Welcome to Positive Energy with Crystals. My name is Hillary, and today we're going to talk about crystals for back to school. First, let me go over a few things. I created a Facebook group instead of a Facebook page for announcements and stuff. So go to the Positive Energy with Crystals Facebook group and answer the questions and follow along. You can I'll post when videos are going up, ask questions, get your opinion on stuff, and you can even advertise if you've got a business. There'll be opportunities to advertise on the, or not advertise, but well, read the stuff you'll see. So this is going to be part of what I'm going to keep calling the recipes series. I have a lot, as you can see, listed in this video. You do not, every student does not have to have every single one of these. I'm going to show you the crystal, tell you why I picked it out, and you can then kind of see what your student needs, what you need, and go from there. So I decided to do this video because it's almost time for school to start. I kind of wish I had known as much about crystals back then when I was in high school, middle school, college as I know now. I think working with crystals more as, especially college, as a college student would have made a huge difference for me. You can buy them yourself, buy them as a gift. Just as I say what the properties are, think about what your student or what you need. And you don't have to buy all of these. I'll go at the end of the video, I'll go over how your student can use them. They don't need to carry every single one of these crystals with them in their backpack or in their pocket every day. They don't have to be with the student at all times. I'll explain more of that later, but it could just have some in a study area or in your bedroom or whatever. That's good enough. It's good to set them up in a bedroom, dorm room, study space, places they're going to be working on homework, studying, stuff like that. So we don't need to weigh down a backpack with a lot more weight. So I'm going to list a bunch. Like I said, you don't need all of them, or the person you're giving them to doesn't need all of them. Choose the ones you think would benefit either you or the student the most. These are also just crystals I own. I'm not showing anything that I haven't personally touched and researched myself. These are from my collection, and it's not even all in my collection. It's just ones from my collection that I thought were the most helpful. Like I've got amethyst for calming. There's other calming crystals out there, but for the most part, I've got amethyst, tourmaline is a little bit. So if your student doesn't connect with amethyst, try blue lace agate or flower agate or something like that. But these are my recommendations. All right. One more thing. Just because it's not listed in this video doesn't mean it won't work. If you are drawn to a crystal or they're drawn to a crystal, just because they're drawn to it, use that one. If Just because I don't have it listed in my video doesn't mean it won't work. So just know that. And also remember that just because I recommend it, that I like it, and that it works good for me, doesn't always mean it's going to work the exact same way for you or other people. So remember that. All right, let us start with some protection crystals. Protection is good for any student at any grade level or level of schooling, living at home or going away. It doesn't matter if they're living at home, going away to boarding school, college, whatever. Of course, I am going to recommend black tourmaline. I'm trying to get various shapes and sizes. I don't have the raw because the raw is kind of delicate. So it's hard. No, it's soft. That's the problem. It's fragile. So I don't recommend raw black tourmaline just because it's more fragile. You know, the coated, polished, tumbled, I would, in this case, I would recommend that. So black tourmaline is good for protection. It absorbs EMF energy from electronic devices, helps anxiety, absorbs negative energy, including negative energy that you have absorbed, and helps with peaceful, restful sleep. So I love this piece. This is the piece that I won from Bliss Crystals, and I still can't not believe I won this piece. It's amazing. Okay, I think I'm going to keep the board clear, so I think I'm going to kind of put things back. And I'm done. Okay, next, let's go with smoky quartz. You know what, let's get this stuff out of the way. All right, so these are my favorite smoky quartz. I like the darker smoky quartz. I love these. So smoky quartz is probably my second favorite protection crystal. It's also good for grounding, help overcome negative emotions, helps with pain relief, insomnia, nightmares, and ADD. It helps overcome irrational fear. It's with organization and transformation. And there's lots of transformation in school, no matter what grade, and we all need help with organization. All right, smoky quartz. Now let's go ahead and do clear quartz. Sorry about this one and this one. Should have organized them a little better. All right, so clear quartz is just a general good crystal to have. You can substitute it for other crystals. It's a universal healer, helps with manifestation, focus, energy enhancer, soothing and protective energy, and helps improve your immune system. Clear quartz is it's a good general crystal just to have. All right, let's do obsidian, and I think the only obsidian I have right now is my gold sheen. So you can see it's got some gold sheen to it. So obsidian is a defense against aggressive people. It helps work through confusing situation. It's powerful protection. It helps choose the right path, stabilizing and also grounding. And let's see, next we'll do jade. So jade is protective, especially for children. It's good luck. It's uplifting, it gets rid of negative energy, it brings harmony and cohesiveness, and it strengthens relationships. And these properties I'm listing, there's a lot more properties to all these crystals, but I'm listing the ones that I think are good for students. So there's jade. Malachite. I've got more malachite, but it's all packed away right now. So all I have out are these little tiny pieces. So malachite absorbs negative energy from your body and the environment. It's very strong protection, especially for children. It keeps away nightmares and illness, breaks negative patterns. It's a good antidepressant, and it can balance out your highs and lows. Plus, it's really pretty. Now, malachite is heavy, so later when I talk about ways to use it, I would highly recommend not using malachite for jewelry, especially like earrings. If you have a small piece, it'd probably be good for a pendant, but that'd be a lot of weight on your ears all day long. All right, let's see what next. Let's do selenite. And selenite, I'm going to show this wand and my selenite bowl, and we'll get to the bowl. Well, I think it's a good later. Okay, it's good for protection. It's a protective field. It creates that protective bubble around its area. It shields outside negativity and negative influences from coming into the bubble. It helps with mental clarity, energy and space cleansing, physical healing. It promotes restful sleep. Although I cannot keep selenite near where I sleep, and I've heard lots of people say it's good for sleep, but it doesn't work for me for sleep. I have to keep it away from my sleep area and I think it's that because you can put your crystals, it'll charge other crystals and tools and stuff, and I think I absorb that charging energy, and so I charge and I'm ready to go. So if you have something similar, if your student reacts similar to that, don't keep it near the sleeping area, and don't use it for restful sleep. Let's see, it's also calming. It clears confusion, helps with decision making. It, like I said, charges other crystals, so it's good to have. It's good to have where a place to store. Like at the end of the night, they can put their crystals in the bowl, or just have it near, or even your crystals that you're keeping in a study area, you can put it in the bowl, and that way they don't have to focus so much on charging and full moon and all that. So next we have tourmalated quartz, which is one of my favorites, and I set this over here off to the side, my bracelet. I love this. So tourmalated quartz it's a combination of black tourmaline, which you can see the black in there. You really see it in this one. And clear quartz. So it combines the properties of the two, and then the quartz amplifies the black tourmaline. So it can also remove obstacles holding you back. It's grounding, and it's also good luck. All right. Let's see. So now let's go into, I've already listed a few, but let's focus on some grounding. It's important for those that are going to be away from home for college and all that. So I think agate is really good for grounding. Here's just kind of a basic agate. But I think for students, a crazy lace agate is even better because it has a lot more other properties that are really good for students, especially ones that are away from home. It brings joy and happiness. It's supportive and encouraging. It boosts brain activity and stimulates intellect. It encourages maturity. It brings stability, increases self-esteem, self-confidence, transformation, helps you make decisions in life that help you work towards achieving your goals. Helps with confidence. It's soothing. It relieves painful emotions, and it helps stay focused on the task at hand. So I think a good agate is I think an agate is good. So if you don't have crazy lace agate, just a nice agate for grounding is good. But I think especially for college students that are going to be away from home, I think crazy lace agate is really good. All right, let's start going this way. Okay, next let's do carnelian. Here's my newest piece. I think the video for this one is actually going to come out after this video. So you'll see this one again next week. Let's see, is that all my carnelian I got out? So I kind of wanted to just show how to throw a crystal across the room. Kind of different colors, and then this one you can really see the banding. Alright, carnelian is good for grounding. It's also, as you can see, it's an agate. It enhances courage, creativity, concentration, eases tension and stress. It's good for public speaking. It boosts energy, confidence, memory, self-esteem, motivation, good luck. It helps keep out unnecessary thoughts to help make better decisions. It also is supposed to help protect against accidents. So there's carnelian. Let's see, red jasper, which I love for grounding while traveling. It's the one I keep my traveling crystals because it's good for grounding, but it also has so many good properties that are good for away from home. It's a good mood stabilizer. It supports in stress. It soothes the mind during anxiety. It's a nurturing energy. It encourages you to take on new pursuits and deal with conflicts, and it settles the mind and spirit, and it's also good luck. These are two of my bigger pieces. Also, if they have heartburn issues, it's really good for heartburn. Move these away. All right, calming properties is another important property for all students, no matter what grade level or level of schooling they are in. I wish I had known more about crystals when I was in school, especially high school and college, just for the calming properties. So we're going to start with my favorite. I only grabbed 3 pieces. Oh, here's another one. That'll come out here. Amethyst. And as you can see, I got a variety of shapes. I've got a point here. I got a lighter colored tumbled piece. I've got my banded tumble, and then I got this cute little heart that I won from Bliss Crystals. So As you know, amethyst is always in my pocket. I have it every single day, no matter what. And so, of course, I'm going to recommend it for calming and helping anxiety. I always have at least one on me. Sometimes I have multiple. Um, it's also good for protection and sleep. This one I can keep by my bed because it's my calming crystal. It brings calm and balances emotions, helps you gently work through difficult stuff, helps decision making, eases frustration, is supposed to help boost your immune system, and helps concentration. I love amethyst. All right. Now let's go with fluorite. Is that the only piece I grabbed? I only grabbed one piece. So fluorite guides you from a state of anxiety to tranquility. It neutralizes negativity around you. It helps you flourish under pressure. It's calming, de-stressing, helps focus. It's also grounding. It's also a protection crystal. It helps with memory, concentration, and organization. And it's really pretty. I haven't worked with it much, and I need to. And I only grabbed the one piece, which is surprising me right now, because there's all sorts of there's this bluish color or rainbow. There's purple. A lot of times the purple gets mistaken for amethyst. There's yellow. All sorts. All right, so now I'm just kind of doing. I don't have really a theme from here. These are just kind of general stuff that I think are good for students. So the first one is moonstone. This one is my favorite piece of moonstone I have. It's got a stripe of black tourmaline in there, which I love. And then I've got smaller ones. Whoops. All right, so moonstone is good for new beginnings. It turns dreams to reality. It balances hormones, helps with menstrual pain and cycles in menstrual pain, and helps insomnia, and it's good for protection. All right, let's see. Next, honey calcite. Honey calcite is, I call this my get out of my head crystal when I'm stuck in my head. It helps me stop overthinking stuff. Let's see. Stops all limiting thoughts that are keeping you from trying new stuff and stop overthinking. It fights laziness and brings back motivation. It calms the mind, promotes self-confidence and courage, helps with transformation, encourages responsibility, helps with learning and developing skills, improves decision making, boosts leadership skills, and help complete your goals. Plus it's calcite, and it's fun to feel it. All right, my camera says it needs a break, and I need a drink. So I'm going to take a break, let the camera cool down, and I'll be right back. Okay, did some reorganizing, got a drink, camera's cooled down, ready to go again. So the next one is lapis lazuli. I love this. It's so pretty. It's my favorite crystal for clear communication, inner peace, motivation, creativity, migraines and headaches, boosts the immune system, helps with good timing, and improves brain function. It's so pretty, and it just, I don't know, it just amazes me that this color blue can be natural. It's, I don't know, I love it. Okay, next is rose quartz. Now, I have mentioned in several videos that I haven't connected with rose quartz, but a lot of people really love it, and even though I don't connect with it, doesn't mean that I don't recommend it. I can see how it can help people. It's a protection against nightmares and anger, angers from those around you. It helps unconditional love for yourself and from others. Happiness, removes tension and stress, positivity, soothing, patience, relaxation, lower stress and tension. So that's rose quartz. Using that selenite will help organize. All right, next is tiger's eye. Oops, almost dropped it. It helps with, it's really good for manifestation. Helps focus your mind, brings perspective to situations. It's good luck. It's a self-empowerment crystal. It reminds us great things come to us from hard work. It's another pretty one. All right, peridot. Now I've got this little tiny piece and these chips, and once again, you haven't seen that video yet. You'll see it next week. Helps with mental, emotional, and physical detox. It wards off evil spirits. It's a protection from outside influences, soothes hurt egos and feelings. It wards off laziness, helps with gut feelings, boosts confidence levels, releases unwanted emotional baggage, helps fevers, and boosts immune system. It relieves stress, supports absorption of nutrients from food, water, and light. You'll notice, whoops, notice I can't hold on to stuff. You'll notice I did a lot of like immune system crystals. And peridot is a good one for jewelry. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, angel light. Where's my angel? You can tell this is the one I carry with me when I need it. So this is my favorite comforting and support crystal. I use it for grief and when I'm feeling lonely. It feels like a supportive hand on my back, letting me know I'm not alone. When I miss my family or just feeling down, I use this. Grief, when my grandma passed away, we all knew it was coming, but it was still hard. And when I knew it was getting close, I started carrying it. I thought this would be really good for college students who are going away from home. And it's understanding, calm, comfort. It relieves tension, stress, and anger. Good for times of transition, and it's a healing and protective energy. I thought it'd be really good for, the first time, like especially college students, the first time away from home for that long of a period. I thought that'd be really good. Let's see, let's put her back here. All right, apatite. Apatite is good for motivation. It promotes independence, helps achieve goals, clear away confusion and negativity, improves concentration and memory, and it's good for studying. So this is a good one just to, just have in your space where you're doing homework, studying, stuff like that. All right, aventurine. I got 3 different colors here. This one, I don't think this one's all aventurine. It might be, but you can't really see. Oh, there you can. It's got like the dotted lines of the darker. Anyway, it's lucky, helps with confidence, makes jumping out of your comfort zone less scary, which I thought would be really good. It's good for opportunities, calms anger and irritation, clears EMF smog from electronics, opens mind to new things and possibilities. White howlite. I give this to students that I know that are having trouble focusing while doing homework and studying. It enhances memory. Oops. Let's see. It's calm and soothing energy, makes it great for studying, boosts patience, aids insomnia and stress, helps deal with aggressive people, heighten patience level, helps tactfully and subtly convey your thoughts to your underlying message, so your underlying message can be easily received, helps you stay the course to reach your goals. And now, Bumblebee Jasper. I love this one. It's just, I think everyone should have Bumblebee Jasper. It's a very happy crystal. Just saying Bumblebee Jasper makes you happy. But the color is amazing. And I love this palm stone. It helps maintain positive and upbeat attitude through daily stresses, prevents sadness and depression, motivation, or helps with motivation, courage, manifest the impossible, increase self-esteem. Whoa. Anyway, helps self-esteem. I lost my spot. Motivation and willpower. Help achieve your goals, accept change, improve sleep cycles, and logic. It's so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to reset again, and we're going to go over ways for students to use the crystals. So hold on just a minute. All right, so here are some easy ways for students to use them. They can carry them in a pocket or backpack. I would say 3 or 4 max, depending on the size. I use a little bag. Don't use these bags because these bags, the strings don't stay tight. And anyway, it's similar to this. But don't buy. I think I did a video recommending these bags. Don't just ignore me recommending them. You don't want to add more weight than necessary to a backpack, especially like a college student who's carrying their backpack around a lot all day. It's bad for the back. I would suggest focusing on protection and calming for the ones that they carry with them. Like I've got my amethyst, my black tourmaline in here, and then maybe if they're giving a speech for a class or something, maybe put in one of the public speaking. Maybe they're just having a day that they're missing home, put in one of the agates or the angelite or something like that. So there's carrying it in your pocket and backpack. Jewelry is another good one. I've got bracelets. I didn't grab any earrings, but I've got a bunch of crystal earrings. It's really good for daily carrying or adding to like if they've got this one, but they want to add more protection in a bracelet or earrings or something, or in these little things. I'll show you these here in a minute. You can, it's a good switch them out. Now Amazon has good deals on these little wire cage things. What you do is, see, I gotta watch on the camera to make sure I get. You just kind of squeeze it in there, and then there's a necklace cord to hang it from, and then they've got that on them, which is a really good idea. And the ones that I have, there's different sizes. So see, here's my malachite in there. This one has a little black tourmaline chip in there. And then this itty bitty one has a little peridot chip in there. And that was not easy to get in there. My fingers are too fat to do that. And my eyesight is not good enough. And then they also have these. Now this is the smallest. They go up bigger. So what happens is this bead goes up and this spreads open. And then you put the crystal through. This shape didn't really fit in there. Oh, there it goes. I got it where I want it. I thought that was really pretty. So these can all be switched out. You know, if you've only got this size or one size, and you know, today I'm wanting more black tourmaline clear quartz energy, but tomorrow maybe I want some amethyst. I can just take it out easily. Oh. Usually easily. Woo! Okay, that one didn't like being there. And then put the new one in. Now these Amazon ones, I will admit, as you can see, they got stretched out. The wire isn't as good as quality. I've got some, I think the cages actually came from Bliss Crystals, and those are the better quality ones. You can change them out easier, and it doesn't, see, like this one's kind of stretched out now, but it's not a big deal. All right, so jewelry is an option. Also, just setting up some decorative space, or just having crystals in a space. Now, I know you got to be careful. Like, I wouldn't do a whole bunch of like towers and stuff in a space, or like a big bowl of crystals like this in a space, just because it's easy for them to go missing, and you don't want that. So just kind of setting up crystals in a space. You could even have it in a desk drawer. If the student doesn't want them sitting out on a desk, they're worried about them getting stolen, they can leave them in a desk drawer, bring them out when they're working with them, or just having them, you know, in a desk drawer where they study and do their homework is a good idea. So setting them up where they do their work on the homework the most, and study. You can set them out as decoration or hidden in a box, bag, drawer, etc. You also set up in the area they sleep. Sometimes that's also where they do their homework and study area. So, you know, that one, you got to be careful with that one, just because you don't want them to get stolen with them sitting out. Okay, so those are the crystals I recommend for students. There are a lot more that would be good. So just because it's not in this list doesn't mean you can't use it or give it to a student. If there are any you would recommend, put those in the comments below. Let other people see what others use, and be sure to say why you recommend it or why you use it, just to help give more options. And I will see you next time.